There has been a progression of uplifting news for Tesla in the past couple of weeks, and it's normal that a greater amount of this will get provided details regarding before long. The automaker had encountered outstanding development, requests, and income throughout recent months, and it will not be amazing on the off chance that Tesla continues to record popularity and income numbers for every one of the quarters in 2023. Hello folks, invite back to Tesla tomorrow. Tesla's development has been unbelievable over the course of the last year, and keeping in mind that this excursion has not forever been as smooth for the EV creator, Tesla is as yet remaining steadfast in the business and is spot on to turn into the most important organization on the planet, similarly to what President Elon Musk had anticipated. Musk had recently said that Tesla will one day be the world's most important organization, and it will be worth more than the tech organization. Apple and the Saudi Bedouin oil organization Saudi Aramco consolidated what other most recent development stories for Tesla. We should figure it out yet before we do. On the off chance that you like this kind of satisfaction, remember to stir things up around town button, buy in, and turn on warnings to push exceptional on everything along with Tesla. One in-number piece of proof of Tesla's development in 2023 can make his deals in China, which in January came out more grounded than anticipated by information distributed by the China Traveler Vehicle Association. Tesla sold 66051 Chinese-made electric vehicles in January, up 18 from December, while the U.S. electric vehicle producer sold 55796 Chinese-made vehicles, 10 higher versus January last year. It's a major lift in Tesla's deals in China following a progression of cost increases on the planet's greatest vehicle market, which subsequently caused Tesla offers to move higher. Tesla started reducing expenses of its Model 3 and Y vehicles in China last October, with comparable decreases divulged in the US not long after, and afterward extended them before in January, the automaker discounted the beginning cost of its Model 3 car by around 13.5% in China as per information from its site, and brought down the cost of its model by around 10 to 37,660 as it manages expanding rivalry from China-based opponents and the world's greatest vehicle market. As per to Musk, the Chinese market is the most serious as they work the hardest and the savviest. What's additional that he has a ton of regard for the China vehicle organizations that Tesla is going up against, while additional expressed that the Tesla China group is winning in China, and he imagines that the organization can draw in the best ability in China. Tesla was likewise the subsequent top-of-the-line electric vehicle producer in China in January, after which it delivered 150,164 vehicles. Tesla Shanghai plant in December cut yield by about a third from November and broadened a Lunar New Year occasion period for laborers in January to adapt to rising stock. The organization currently plans to move forward yielded at Shanghai plant throughout the following 2 months to satisfy need prodded by value cuts early keep going month on its smash hit models. Following Tesla's cost cut in China, the organization permits cutting costs of its vehicles in the U.S., and this brought about gigantic interest for its vehicles. Tesla chief Elon Musk has as of late let financial backers know that orders for the long stretch of January to date were the most grounded in the organization's set of experiences and were almost 2 times the pace of Tesla's worldwide creation. In comparative news, late reports on electric vehicle charging prepared show all Tesla SUVs presently meet all requirements for $7,500 in tax breaks, as per the Inward Income Administration. Tesla's demonstrated white model and other electric vehicles from car makers including Portage General Engines and Volkswagen will presently fit the bill for a bureaucratic tax reduction of $7,500,000. Not simply that, a completely stacked Tesla Model Y execution with FSD likewise meets all requirements for the $7,500 EB tax reduction. The change comes after the depository division modified vehicle characterizations in a manner that widens the meaning of what qualifies as an SUV, which has a more exorbitant cost edge to fit the bill for the tax reduction. Already, the 5-seat Tesla Model Y was delegated as a car, which implied it didn't meet all requirements for the EV tax break since it cost in excess of the $55,000 cost cap for a car specified under the public authority's guidelines. While it was normal that Tesla EVs met all requirements for this tax reduction, the way that other Tesla models are neglected shocks numerous Tesla financial backers and bulls. On the new rundown delivered by the IRS, not all Tesla Model Y vehicles qualified for the tax reduction, as the IRS guarantees that these vehicles are not named SUVs as per the IRS, since there's a material MSRP breaking point of $55,000 for electric vehicles and $80,000 a SRP limit for electric SUVs. trucks, and vans to Tesla Model A car and, well, X SUV were not qualified for the 7,500 tax break. This is on the grounds that the Model A begins at around 105,000 and the X is estimated at roughly 121,000 bucks. Responding to this, Musk expressed his disappointment with the prior characterization that the tax reductions come from the Biden organization's Expansion Decrease Act, which gives billions in refunds to EVs and home redesigns equipped towards moving shoppers from petroleum derivatives anyway. Late clients affirmed that the Model I is currently qualified for the tax reductions. The Inside Income Administration as of late distributed a rundown of electric and module mixture vehicles that are qualified for government tax breaks under the new Expansion Decrease Act. The rundown incorporates a few Tesla models as the new regulation has killed the tax break cap for automakers that hit 200,000 electric vehicle sales and is substantial for buys made on or after the 1st of January 2023. The Expansion Decrease Act likewise has a few credits accessible for electric vehicle charging. There is a property credit for organizations that introduce electric vehicle charges. The IRS will offset up to 50% of the all-out expenses of procurement and establishment of energizing gear with 100,000 bucks for each charger by extending the quantity of Tesla SUVs that meet all requirements for the full $7,500 tax reduction. This could spike purchaser interest for these electric vehicles given that the hybrid SUV vehicle is one of the quickest developing auto sections, as per Albert Butchery, chief overseer of the Zero Discharge Transportation Affiliation. The legislative expectation with the Inward Income Administration and Clean Vehicle Tax Break was to quickly speed up the sending of qualified EVs, and the present choice is a major move toward that objective. He added that the body has long upheld for the period's tax breaks to be really broadly open, and said that Illumi expansion and the significant expense of living can bring down the requests for electric vehicles. Missing is that brand development and news will drive possible clients to Tesla stores and Tesla sites. This is especially a benefit for other impending Tesla vehicles like the digital truck. Tesla is now a famous brand that does pretty much nothing to promote its items to potential clients. Tesla makes extraordinary vehicles, which is why its clients will quite often stay with the brand while changing vehicles. The vehicle organization is, as of late, positioned second behind beginning the most recent customer reports. The most cherished brand positioning for buyer reports was reviewed in excess of 300,000 vehicles from among their enormous endorser base. The proprietor's fulfillment score was determined from the level of proprietors who showed that they would purchase a specific brand assuming they needed to pick again. Tesla came next in the most recent positioning of the most adored vehicle brands by buyer reports, demolishing different brands like Toyota and Mercedes. The automaker has been affirmed as the subsequent vehicle brand that purchasers will in all probability purchase again. Tesla Brown was just beaten by beginning with a couple of focus areas, with other vehicle organizations like BMW, Subaru, and Lexus make the rundown of the top 5 organizations. Tesla's new cost cut has been a colossal impetus for the organization's stock, as a few examiners are beginning to redesign their cost focus at the Ultimaker's stock cost in 2023. With Tesla's solid benefits heading into 2022 and new extensions and creation plans set to start this year, a few bulls are multiplying their help for the Ultimaker's stock as per Berenberg. Tesla is a pounded stock worth purchasing presently following the cost of Berenberg bank stock expert Adrian Janaszek additionally overhauled Tesla stock to purchase from hold in like manner. Ross German, who is the president of Kawasaki Riches and Ventures. The board expressed that he accepts that Tesla's cost cuts mirror its expense authority methodology, adding that these cuts could likewise be a blip as Edge recuperated with items moving away from its California plant, which has higher work costs, old hardware, and a wasteful plan. There's no question that as the world advances to a spotless energy and transportation future, there's just been one organization that has driven this astonishing development in electric vehicles and presently in energy capacity, and that the vehicle organization is truly Tesla's examination, has highlighted a small bunch of variables encompassing the organization that will be possible sponsors for its development. Anarchic sees the vehicle organization further developing productivity and capital and work, and he additionally considers battery cell creation to be one more chance for the organization to scale. Tesla performs like a vehicle organization as opposed to a product or tech organization, as its net possibilities may not be completely perceived. Tesla is evaluating to drive volumes with expectations of keeping itself serious with new electric vehicle dispatches, and the automaker could see a portion of the overall industry, and a net edge developed essentially from a higher extent of creation from new, more effective plants, including Shanghai, Berlin, and Austin, which will assist with balancing edges. Looking forward to following the value cuts Tesla has directed for major areas of strength for a solid request consumption expected before long. What is your valuation on Tesla? Let us know down below, and if you have any desire to see more about what Tesla's been doing in the last